What's up, everyone? We are back on the 51 Ford. So last episode, we were able to get this thing to run. We got the new plug wires and everything on, went through the distributor. Runs pretty good. But again, that's just from pouring fuel down. So we want to get this thing to idle. So this episode, we're going to be taking the carburetor off. I do have a carb kit in that mess there somewhere. Hopefully it's right. It should be, but you never know. So we'll start by getting this thing off and going through it. Okay, so we're just gonna start by getting all this stuff out of the way. Okay, carb is off. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's grab a couple rags just to slip in here. So we're just gonna start just by kind of disassembling what we can. It actually doesn't look too bad from what I can see, but I know there's gonna be grossness in here. So let's just start taking this apart. I always try to be super organized when I take apart a carburetor, just so I know it's going back the exact same way. And even before I was doing the YouTube stuff, I would take a video as I'm doing it, just so I can reference it if I missed anything. It's always good practice. And then with the idle air screws and stuff like that, I always kind of count the turns in first. So when I'm putting them back together, you can count them out, and then at least it's going back together how it came apart. Not saying that's the correct way, but at least it's how it was before you started cleaning. One more. Okay, so I got most of the pieces off that I need to get off. These I want to be careful with, just so they're coming off the same, but I will get those off. So I'm just looking at the kit here. and I don't want to open it because, as you can see, as soon as I open it I can't return it. So a few things in here look a little different, and I'm not too sure if that matters. But let's see here, like this guy looks different, but again, that might just be a newer design. These guys look a little different, and again, might be just a newer design. The needle looks the same. Hard to tell, but that looks the same. I'm sure this is the right kit. I've got all of this cleaned up as good as I'm gonna get it for now. Eventually, I'll see about getting a like an ultrasonic cleaner and having these soak for a bit. But we're just gonna match up some of the gaskets because there's more than one carb in this kit, as you can see. So I'm going to match up the gaskets, and then we'll get this thing put back together. Now we're just going to reassemble everything. So these are my idle screws. So when I took these apart, I screwed them in all the way and then I counted how many screws all the way in. So it was set at 1.5. So that's all the way in. So half, 1.5. And they were both set the same. So 1.5. Okay. Again, those will have to be fine-tuned once everything is back running, but that'll be good enough to get us going. Okay. So I've got all my gaskets and stuff all laid out here, so we're good to just keep rolling here. So I've got this little thing comes with the kits. So I've got this cut to where it should be, and we'll just see here. It's gonna be hard for you guys to tell, but okay, it's actually set exactly where it should be. So I am happy with that. Okay. So now this can go back on. Right. So after a lot of time cleaning the old gasket off this, I finally got it good. New gasket fits nice. So we're ready to get the carb back on. Okay. Okay, so now we're just gonna get this bracket back on. Carb is back on. I got my throttle linkage and my choke cable here all back on. So now what I'm going to do is just rig up the fuel line. I had taken it off of the pump to here. So I'm just gonna rig it up so I can hang my fuel. We'll get some fuel in here and we'll see if this thing will fire up. Okay, so I'm just installing my fuel line. I have it hooked up to my little hangy gas thing. I don't know what you want to call it. So get this on. There we go. I don't think this fuel line is original. It looks like somebody's made it, so I might have to remake it. Doesn't seem to fit very good. Okay. So, might be able to make that work. Okay, so it's definitely gonna leak here. Again, I just have the hose just jammed on there. But we're gonna see if we can get some fuel into the carb and see if this thing will idle. Okay, got my fuel line hooked up, so we'll get some fuel in here. Okay, I don't know if that's leaking. Okay, so I've got my fuel on. This is leaking a little bit, but we should see if this thing will fire. Okay, so I've just dumped a little bit of fuel in there just to kind of get it going, so hopefully this will work. Right on. So that actually runs quite nice. Oh, it's filling with smoke here. Cool, so I am happy with that. So it seems like that carb works. You can see it's leaking a bit here. I think, yeah, I think that I'm pretty happy with that. I got no other leaks and stuff around here. Definitely have to set my idle. Again, with an air cleaner would help as well. But super happy with that. Okay, so we'll try it again. I haven't dumped anything in this time, so we'll see if this will start for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had my fuel shut off there. That's why it died. Well, I'd say that's a success. we've got the carb rebuilt, got the truck running, and it idles. And it actually runs pretty good. Still a little fine tuning I'll have to do, and I got to sort out the fuel leak and this line situation here, get the pump all hooked up. Again, that'll be sometime in the future. But yeah, super excited that this thing runs pretty good. So the guy I bought it off of told me that this truck has been sitting since the late 70s, early 80s, and nothing has been done with it since, really. So not too bad. Carb wasn't too bad, which is always nice. But yeah, super excited. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, click subscribe, hit like, hit notifications, and we'll catch you on the next one.